Thank you again, Representative Evans, and Ms. Jen Lacey. Thank you very much for helping to talk Representative Evans into coming out and visiting with us today. We're also trying to get Jen's dad to come speak to us. He's an appointee by Haslam to a health committee, so we're still working on that. So let's thank Jen here for helping. Okay, a few things we're going to cover, a few FYIs that you probably already know, but a few things to just refresh your memory on things coming up in 2012. W-2 reporting is required for groups with 250 plus lives. Those under 250 have again been given an extension. I'll point that out. Essential benefits has been defined. I won't read all of these, but I'll put them up there for you. You know, we've all been wondering what that means, essential benefits, and just recently they've put these out. I'll leave them up there for a second. This PowerPoint will be made available to you as well. You can also find all this on the department's websites. Regarding essential benefits, on December 16th, HHS released a bulletin describing that it intends to propose that essential health benefits will be defined using a benchmark approach, basically letting the states have a little bit of say in this. So it's not going to all come down from the federal government. They're basically going to let the states select the benchmark using the following criteria. One of the three largest, they've got a choice at least, one of the three largest small group plans in the state by enrollment, one of the three largest state employee health plans by enrollment, one of the three largest federal employee health options by enrollment, or the largest HMO plan offered in the state's commercial market by enrollment. Again, this is not the rule yet. This is their proposed, which more than likely they're saying this is kind of the direction they're going to go with this. Again, if it's not all overturned by the Supreme Court. This has just recently been announced, December 16th, so we thought we'd share that with you. Implementation of the Uniform Explanation of Coverage document has been delayed. It was originally set for March 23rd of this year, and that's the little 4-page summary. That one thing I found interesting as I was looking into this, the 4-page summary, their proposed was a 6-page document. So that just shows how together they all did the same thing. They're delaying that. They haven't set a date yet, but all indications is probably going to be 1/1/2013 is when that's actually going to be required. So we were thinking we might have to start scrambling here. Right about now they're going to, finally release the final rate, but they still haven't done that. But when it is out there, it's going to be required at initial enrollment, also at open enrollment renewal upon request as soon as practical, but no later than 7 days. So right away when someone asks for it. And then there's going to be a $1,000 fine for each failure to provide that. So another one of those red tape things the federal government puts on us. The Supreme Court, which we've all been talking about, they're going to hear oral arguments on health reform over a 3-day span beginning on March 26th. Again, it's going to be later in the year before they rule on it, more than likely. They will hear arguments beginning March 26th. So we'll all be paying close attention to that. Conference, as Jim told you, is 2 weeks away. We've got a lot of folks from Tennessee going, and welcome anyone else that wants to go. You can sign up on NAHU's website. But with that said, when I asked Chuck to come speak to us before we get in, we're going to hopefully take some of your ideas on things you want us to take to our elected officials. But Chuck's got some information on a state PAC, as Joshua Evans was just talking about. It helps when you're donating to these causes out there. And Chuck's going to tell you a little more about our state PAC that's underway. And maybe some other things